gods. We've been gone an entire year and nothing has changed. This place is the same as ever. Our traveling companions are a little different this time, I guess. Extra women means extra chatting and less room in the wagon.
I think it's lovely to have more company. And they were the ones who ensured that things were packed properly. Is that right, Priestess?
It wasn't a big deal. Nothing special. We just packed them with straw so that nothing would break.
Yes, but packing the tablet correctly was essential. It would be unfortunate if it broke before we could deliver it.
Thank goodness the guild let us use their carriage when we told them we'd be lugging this hefty thing to the temple. But we're getting paid for it, so it helps with our trip's budget.
Hard to believe it's been a whole year already.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Oh.
Oh wow, looks like you're finally earning your keep there, dwarf.
Pardon?
Well, I'm gonna go buy my sister a gift. Don't throw your back out.
What? If we weren't here for a wedding, I'd whip you so hard that your bottom would match your chest.
Hey, do you mind if I come? I hardly ever get to visit cities like this.
Oh yeah, sure. I've been here before, so I know my way around. I'll give you the grand tour.
Once we get our lodgings in order and the boat taken care of, how about we make our way into the city too?
Allow us to accompany you, ladies, and be your official porters while you do your shopping. We have strength in spades.
Thank you, and I'm sorry that I need your help so often.
Not a problem at all. I am happy to assist. Consider this a thank you for the delicious cheese you generously bestow upon us, miss.
I'll meet up with you once I'm done filling out paperwork for the tablet's transportation. We'll need to buy something special. What do you say, ladies? Will you be joining us too?
No, I don't think I would look very good. I'll just stay here.
Oh,
I'm not really used to doing things like this.
All right, everyone. I'm going to say hello to the local guild, but I'll see you soon.
I don't understand much about buying gifts or shopping for clothes.
Already unloading? It cannot wait until we have settled our other matters.
There's a chance those goblins were after this tablet, but didn't know what to look for. We should get it where it needs to go.
Very well. We'll determine our lodgings first. Then we'll send somebody to meet you at the temple.
Thanks.
The Archbishop will be most delighted to see you again, sir.
It has been a while since I was here.
Yes, you were a great help the last time you came. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance.
All I did was slay some goblins. Has she been able to sleep?
Yes, quite soundly, I must say. She's been more relaxed over this past year. I can only imagine the relief she feels.
I see. That's good.
So, you have returned, at last.
I heard you're doing well.
Yes, all thanks to you. I do apologize for troubling you with that girl before.
What girl?
The one from the mountain.
It wasn't a problem. Just doing my job.
She hasn't fully recovered yet. Wounds like hers take a long time to heal. They're deep and very painful. However, she has taken the first step, and is doing the very best she can, with the hand that she was dealt.
I see.
Have you thought of me since we last spoke?
Not since then, no. I brought some artifacts for you.
Yes, I was informed before you came. Fascinating. From what I can tell, it's quite ancient. The words possibly pertain to magic.
Do they say anything about goblins?
I cannot say for certain at this point. I would need to spend more time deciphering the text.
I see. Then I don't care. Go ahead and keep it.
Do you really have to leave so soon?
I'm heading south.
This doesn't have anything to do with goblins, does it?
One of my friends. She invited me somewhere. I couldn't refuse.
You're very kind. But so mean.
You never know where goblins may decide to attack next.
That is true. If you're traveling by river, please use caution.
Goblins?
We have received many reports of sunken ships in that area. Be careful, Goblin Slayer.
I know the shop owner recommended them to us, but are we really going to wear these things?
Yeah, looking at this, I've got a feeling that mine is going to be way too small for me.
They're sure different. Humans really do think of the craziest stuff. But if you ask me, I think they'll look great.
This is modern even for the capital. It's only in recent years that showing more skin became so popular.
Go on and dig in, Scaly.
Yes. Thank you, Sir Dwarf. My, this bread is quite delicious, though it makes me long for cheese from the farm.
Well, look at you. You become quite a connoisseur. I'll see if Beardcutter would like some too. Why don't you eat something, Beardcutter? There's plenty to go around. Huh?
No thanks. I need to focus.
Making some spears?
I don't have the skill to penetrate the water with arrows, and there are no stones to pick up on the raft, so a sling is out of the question. We need to be prepared, more than usual.
You're referring to the ships that sank? Not accidentally, from what I heard.
It might have been goblins. It's safer to assume that, in every case.
Wow, is this the bank you mentioned?
Sure is. The last time I was out this way, I was on foot. So it's a whole new perspective this time around.
Oh, what are you two talking about?
Just a story she told me before.
Yeah, it's nothing special.
Now I feel left out. I'm always working so hard for you girls, but here you are keeping secrets from me.
Me too. I'd also like to hear the story. What's it like where you're from? I'm curious to know.
Sure. Where to start? Well, my home is different from a place like Watertown.
We can switch once it opens.
That sounds most agreeable.
Wow, my homeland is just a little further. So, what do you think? I doubt you dwarves could make anything like this.
But this place is the work of the gods. And though it is the kind of perfection my kin strives for, we can never recreate it without the help of divinity. So don't claim it's the work of the elves either.
Here we go.
It's amazing.
I've read about this place before back at the guild, but to see it with my own eyes now is incredible.
How's it look?
Well, we are on a river, So if nothing else, that means we have no need to fear a Kraken.
What's a Kraken?
That said, I think they'll attack from above.
Most likely. Here, put these on.
Right, got it. Take this.
Okay.
I'd guess they'd come from the cliffs.
Quiet! Listen! Something's coming.
Take the rudder.
Understood.
Why, you...
Not sure if we can finish them off. Loosen the heads of your bolts.
Now that's a good idea. I'm on it. Take that!
Ah, preparing a spear launcher? That certainly brings back some memories from long ago.
You know it?
They're quite common where I come from. The warriors in my village used them often.
Will it reach them?
Easily.
Right then. Come, Undine, the banquet's been laid. It is time to sing and dance and play. Control, spirit! We don't seem to get along. I can't get that much speed out of it.
This is plenty. It's more about luck than aim. No telling how many there are. We can't kill them all.
There is another option, though. Shall we consider escape our primary goal, rather than slaughter?
I don't particularly like the idea. However, we can discuss it after this part's done. How's our defense?
I'm holding up part now, so I'll try another layer.
Please do.
No, look!
It will trap us and then sink the raft!
Come on! Ugh, you cowards! What now?
New plan. I'll have my Undine lift the craft up. You take some pot shots with your bow.
What do you mean by pot shots?
They must have learned from the lock. This is basically the same as stepping into their nest.
Oh, merciful Earth Mother. Hear me, oh merciful Earth Mother. By your revered hand, cleanse us of our corruption. Purify!
Oh, wow!
Now's our chance. We don't have much time.
Eventually, I'll hunt down and destroy their nest. For now, you're up.
Of course! Oh, how long hear my prayer. Honored ancestor, crustaceous ruler, I borrow now thy terror!
That's better. I didn't think think we'd be wearing these so soon, but at least they're dry.
If I'd known we were gonna get that soaked, I would have put mine on to begin with. You know, why have clothes you only wear to get wet in? Makes more sense to go without.
Goodness. While I have little appreciation for scaleless skin myself, in my judgment, those tiny outfits look quite lovely on you ladies.
Well, that's nice, I guess.
It might be smart to avoid commenting too much on the lass's assets in their current state.
That's a good point. We are basically half naked.
So, what do you think?
I won't answer that question. Personally, I think everyone looks good.
I don't know what else I expected. Clearly, you have a lot to learn about how to make a girl feel appreciated.
I see.
Well, I think we should all probably accept Goblin Slayer just the way he is.
Not to mention, who wants to be gawked at? It makes me feel even more self-conscious.
So, you need us to catch some fish from the river for you?
Yeah.
I never knew. Adventurers sure have fun. You get to do this kind of stuff all the time, don't you?
Not quite, but we should do this more.
You got that right. We're usually covered in slimy, putrid goblin guts, you know? But for my sister's wedding, I want to glow like a real princess.
I thought about that a lot when I was little. I was so excited for the future.
So you always wanted to explore?
No, I meant something else. I wasn't, talking about being an adventurer.
Okay, a princess then?
Drop it!
Oh, did you mean a bride, huh?
Stop it! You're the worst!
That's good! Jeez!
A bride. I can imagine it. Sounds lovely to me.
Don't you think it's a little dangerous to let the girls frolic on their own?
I'll just need to keep guard then. It's fine. We're going to her home. She deserves a chance to relax.
After all is said and done, why, Sir Goblin Slayer, you show the same compassion as Maya Sora.
What?
It means that you are more considerate than your appearance would suggest. I admire that side of you.
Is that really so impressive? I'm not remarkable at all.
Well, even Mithril wouldn't know its own worth, so I suppose we can't expect a fool like you two.
Whatever the case, we have already made our way to the land of the elves. I don't believe the little devils will try anything too overtly reckless here.
That's so. I had the same thought.
You don't say. Well, start with a drink. Just make sure you don't get too drunk.
Okay, one more!
Sure.
Down, you're gonna scare the fish away!
How much farther do we have to go?
We're real close. Probably right on the border of the forest and the village. They could find us before we find them.
I bet elven brides are especially gorgeous.
Obviously. She'll look amazing. She is a high elf after all.
Doesn't prove much, look at you.
I do hope they will have the generosity of spirit to welcome my kind.
I'll have to be sure to properly greet your sister myself. I want to let her know how much of a help you've been.
You'll get along with my sister. My brother's another story.
You have a brother?
I mean, my cousin, or my brother-in-law to be. My sister's groom. He's always been so crazy about her, you know? Still, he can act like a jerk.
Well, since they're going ahead and getting married, she must think he's a really good fit for her.
Right, obviously. Don't know why she's willing to go through so much trouble for him, though. He's such a fool. When an elf is courting, they'll sing to their intended. He sang all about his supposed heroic feats, until I talked some sense into him.
Oh my, not with your fists, I hope.
No, I left that to my sister.
Are you serious?
I swear!
That sounds nice.
Home sweet home. It's where my heart always is.
And right now, there are goblins near it.
Intruder, explain your purpose here or face the consequences.
Oh, an elf.
That's correct. And you're within elven territory. Can you do any damage with that sword of yours?
Against goblins? Yes.
I see. And these are your fellow travelers, a barbarian and a dwarf.
Pardon, but I am actually a lizard man, good sir.
A band of adventurers. So then, you're the ones who battled the goblins yesterday.
Yes.
If your goal was to eliminate them, you failed. We took care of the ones that were left. I have some questions. We took these from the wounded goblins. Arrows that belong to our kind. But the heads on them are loose. The elf I'd thought was with you can do better. Now tell me where she is and do it quickly, or you won't like what comes next.
This lad strikes me as the type who'd sing about his heroic feats.
And perhaps embellish them a bit in order to win the heart of his lady love.
I didn't! That's absurd! Where did you hear such a thing?
The girl you're looking for is that way.
Daughter of Starwind, are you here?
Oh, hey, elder brother. You came to escort us for the last leg of the trip?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to summon you back when your journey was just starting.
Just starting? Not quite. It's been years at this point. And besides, I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too, though you do reek of humans now.
I've always thought my people's homeland was an impressive sight, but this forest is magnificent as well.
The trees here have been growing since the age of